Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel, beautiful day. How you guys doing? I figured out the problem why our world position wasn't updating, and that's because I had set the view to get default view, and when it exited that, it went into update, and then in update, obviously it updated the mouse positions with the default view, which is just where the window is always, and not our regular view, the camera, which we're using to move around. So I have to set that in here again as we come around. Now this will be a double set again, but that's alright. We just want to make sure we're clear where we're setting stuff and what we're doing. So now you can see that as I move my dude here, you can see that the grid position will change, everything will change as as we move around. Alright? So that's great. That's what we want. And then in update mouse positions, we're just gonna leave that alone. Draw UI. This window, draw this selector. So we'll draw the selector. We will update timers. Update view is good. Update mouse positions is finished. We'll just have to remove this. Initialize map. Init UI. So we set the size. This selector dot set fill color. Color transparent. If that's a color, I think it is. This selector, we're gonna set an outline of it to a red color because we want to just have the outline to make it look like a grid box, and then we're just gonna set it to like a really thin outline, and it's gonna be about 2.f so you can see it, but just barely. And then as we initialize the UI, we want to update the UI as well. Update, draw UI. And what functions do we have for that? I mean, what do we have? Update view, update map update, and there's just a regular update. And then we want to do void update UI. Alright, we're going to update UI. Just make sure that everything's correct. And in update UI, I'm gonna make sure that our selector moves with the mouse position. So selector dot set position, and not the regular mouse position, but mouse plus grid dot x multiplied by wingman grid size. And then we're gonna just set the position of the Y like that as well. Now I think you guys and grills know what the hell's going on, so I don't really have to explain much, but it's just gonna follow our mouse. Now I have to update UI here as well. Update UI, map update, UI update, UI. I think update UI is and draw UI is last as well. Something happened. Does not take a float. I think transparent outline. Oh, set 2.f. I think it does take a float, doesn't it? Yep. So we're updating it, we're drawing it, we initialized it, and we see how it's moving in a grid fashion now, and it shouldn't go out of the grid, and that's something I'm gonna have to fix. Okay, but it's moving in a grid fashion, and now we can set the position. When we click, we're gonna be able to where's F11? We can full screen it. You can't see this now, but for me it's really clean. But yeah, for us this is gonna be great. Now, guys and grills, now to the interesting part of actually fixing so we don't go minus. The grid shouldn't go negative. I mean, where is it? I could do it here. I mean, I could do it if this, because we don't want to by mistake try to create something on a negative part of an array. It doesn't work that way. So mouse plus grid dot x is less than 0. This mouse plus grid dot x equals to 0. Simple. Same thing with the y. And that way we will never have a negative value when we try to add something to our array. And it won't go. Yeah, it won't go above that. So that's the way we want to do it. And I mean, obviously you can't go out of the screen with the mouse, so that's already fixed. I'm way over there, so that's good. As we do stuff in stage, we pushed a bunch of stuff. We have a tile texture. I know that wingman is initialized. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about this. I want to move over all the static stuff to wingman so we have it kept there. Actually, I do want to do that, and I want to have one static function that is called wingman initialize, and it will initialize all the textures, all the static things, all everything that we need to do, and just load all the textures in, all the stuff that we have to do. And that way we will never have to worry about textures and stuff like that, and just annoying stuff. We'll have a like globals in wingman for enums. Everything will be kept there. That's what I feel like doing. That's really what I feel like doing. And we can just update it there. All the enemy types, number of upgrades, everything. But that will be a project for a little later. For now, I just want to see if we can draw some tiles out. So if I do this, stage void stage add tile const tile and go into stage.h and just do this. This tiles dot add or push tile at an index. Now that index is going to have to be const int, but how does that work? Because we're gonna have to go through. Oh yeah, okay. Int or unsigned long, no, unsigned row, unsigned column, because that's how it works. That's our x and the y. We're gonna have to put that in here. So tiles at row column. So that's how we're gonna add a tile. And we can make this crash actually, because yeah, I mean it's pretty much just raw, kind of. You can put in whatever you want here. So let me just think. So I have this, I can call this. I need to know the maximum size. I have it at 100. Stage size. So as I create a stage in Game Map Maker, I should be able to create a stage. Stage pointer. Let's screw map right now. I don't feel like dealing with that. So stage. As we create a stage, we should say unsigned long size X, unsigned long size Y, and put that in here. And just size X, size Y, make that huge. Initialize map. This stage equals new stage. Let's give it a size of 1,000, because that's the max value. Now I want to be able to expand this as we go to easily account for stuff. But we'll try to fix that later. Map.get size. Do we have a get size? Add tile. Those are functions. Let's do accessors inline int get size X const return this stage size X. Get size Y and just Y. So we can get the max size. And then we'll make a new stage, 1,000 for this purpose. And in the destructor of game map maker, we have to delete this stage because we use the new thingy here. Stage draw. And then yeah, so we made 1,000. We made a function called add tile. So in game map maker, where we update the mouse positions is fine. Update timer. Update UI map update. Update selector, I guess. Update add tiles, I guess. I don't really know what to call it, but I'll put it after map update. And here we'll be able to do a bunch of stuff. So if this mouse, wait, no, not this. Mouse is button pressed. Mouse left, and then key time equal to this key time max. Here we want key time. Then we will key time equals 0. Let me do update add tiles. This update add tiles. So this stage dot add tile. So what do we do? Texture rect. It's gonna be int rect 0 0 50 50. We'll be able to select that as well. Good. This selector dot get position, because it will always be at the correct position. False. So we'll just say that for now. I can create stuff and everything else is fine. Why are you crying? Wait, okay, add tile. This mouse post grid.x. This mouse post grid.y. Okay, so now we also need to check for the if this. Let me just copy paste this. If this mouse pointer is greater than or equal to this stage get size x, because the size is one thing, -1 is going to be correct, greater or equal to size.y, size.y -1. That's good. So let's try this on something smaller first, just to make sure that it all works. Illegal .x. Wait, what? Stage dot get size. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. There we go, guys and grills. Nope, apparently not. Wait, excuse me? No default constructor exists for stage. Well, stage is a pointer, so I don't. Oh wait, whoa. This is the regular game. Init map. This stage equals new stage. Well, let's just make a pointer of that in game. Stage. Let's not do map right now. Let's make stage into a pointer. Let's go into the regular game and draw map. Stage equal draw. And we will do this stage equal null pointer. And we'll do the same thing in here first, just to initialize it. This stage equals null pointer. And then in game, I know that we call initialize. Map. So this stage equals new stage. Just give it 100, 100, just for now. 10, 10, and then we will Go into the game destructor, delete this. This is just placeholder for now, because we'll come back to that later. But for now, this is good, guys and grills. In-game map maker, we're gonna be able to draw stuff and hopefully add stuff as we go. So now we're adding stuff. We can't go above or beyond the whatevers, you know what I mean? And that's good. Now I have to end the video because it's getting pretty long, 20 minutes. But where do I add tiles? Now key time is annoying. This key time max, I want to put that to like 5 instead, because that was really annoying pressing the button. And I want to be able to get tile. I want to be able to get tile as well. Get tile. As we press check and then stage, probably just check tile. Tile. So we can only, let's do that in stage. Actually, let's do that in stage. Let's just, before we end the video, let's just go to stage. And then as we add the tile, let's make some error checks. If this row, or if row is greater or equal to this stage size X, or column is greater to this stage size Y, we will throw out of bounds stage add tile. And then otherwise we'll do this. Now what I want to check is it will only add if this tiles at position row, position column not equals dot, wait, operator. I do have the operator. Tiles at position row at position column is not equals dot get let me see, tiles, because it's a tile, it will give me a tile at that position. I just want to check if it's null pointer. Tiles dot is tiles is null. Oh, I do have is null. Tiles at position row is null column. That's how it is. Okay. If okay, else cout already a tile in that position, just to specify what the hell's going on. That's in stage. Let me just test this before I leave. This is good. This is good progress. Okay. That's not good progress. If this tile low, oh wait, is null or else. Okay, my bad. It was the wrong other way around. If it's null, we push it in. If it's not, we won't. Okay, so we're not adding more than we're supposed to. Why is that null? There's no tile in that position. But that's weird. Okay, so we can add basically as much as we want. That's strange how there is a tile in that position when there's not supposed to be. Apparently there's a tile there. Depending on what the hell is going on. Okay, that's because the whole thing is screwing up now. Now the mouse. Because that is being set correctly, but this isn't. I'm gonna have to fix this, guys and girls. I'm gonna have to fix this. This is dependent on the window. Grid position is dependent on the window. Wait, this is gonna be a really long video, I know, but let me just see this before I end it. In game map maker, mouse positions. So it's dependent on the world. As I move it, mouse position grid. So when I update not the view, update UI, update, where is it? God damn it. Is it an update you? Where is it? Where is it? God damn it. I'm sorry about this. Just update add tiles, update UI. Update UI. Oh, here we go. Mouse plus grid multiplied by, well, mouse position grid should be dependent on. So mouse position grid X and Y. I do have update UI. Update add tiles. Ugh, why isn't this working, dudes? I mean, as the world is being moved, I'm actually moving it. This is so weird. This is so weird. Let me just try this one thing. Now it's 30 minutes long. Okay, so it's still adding where my mouse pointer is, basically. But not where my freaking thing is. I mean, it's adding where my mouse pointer is. That's good. But this should straight up not happen. This shouldn't happen. Because the grid position seems to be dependent on the window. Okay, you know what? I'll check this out later. This is a really long video. Thanks for watching, guys and girls. I'm gonna try to fix this, and we'll address it in the next one. All right? Thanks. See you in the next one. Bye bye.